Aloha, shining ones! Okay, special request. One of my students asked me to share about how I make my matcha because she was on retreat with me when we had our Remembering Lemuria retreat, and I had this whole like special setup for my matcha, so I'm going to show you today. I just finished my workout, clearly, so real life. Okay, so this is the kind of matcha that I use. I think this is showing up backwards for you guys, but it's called encha. And so for me personally, I really love ceremonial matcha. So this is not the kind of matcha that you would do a matcha latte with. This is the ceremonial first harvest organic matcha. So the ceremonial matcha is from the very first leaves that come out. So it's first harvest. The other matcha that you usually use in like a latte is culinary grade matcha, and so then it's more bitter, and so you have to add milk and a sweetener in order to make it taste good. So, but with the ceremonial kind, you can just add water, and it's great. And I also add a couple other things. I'll show you what I do. So matcha here, mug, and then this is my little setup. Ta-da. So I went and found these little coconut wood tiny spoons, and then this is kind of like a tea strainer that you would do something like this, or like a little tiny strainer. So I put it here. I take a heaping little spoon of this. Da-da-da. Not too much, not too little, just right. I probably make it strong, but so about like this. There you go. This is probably on a larger side, but that's okay. Today's workout was a good one. And so you just push it through so that it takes away any clumps or anything like that. And then you want to tap it out to get any excess off of the spoon. There's a whole bunch more now. And I just leave this out on the counter, so I have a little bowl to put it in. And I can probably leave it out on the counter for 4 days. Like, I need to wash it now because it's collecting more. In the beginning, it doesn't collect very much. So then I just have a little thing, a little bowl that I just set it in. And it just hangs out on the counter as such. So there's that. And then I keep the little matcha whisk here on the edge of the dish dryer, hanging upside down so that it gets to air dry, but I don't leave it sitting like this because then I've noticed here it's so humid that it'll get mold down in there. So we don't want to do that. So now I have my hot water, and you pour a little tiny bit in, just enough to make a paste. And then you stir it this way, and then you also want to do like the zigzag motion. This is how you make the froth. Make sure it's all blended up and all dissolved in just like, it's probably like a ½ inch of water in there. And then I pour more in here. I like to pour it just over. I don't know, I'm going to put it back in there so it doesn't really make sense. But okay, so then I fill it about, this is probably about 2/3 full. And now I'm whisking back and forth across the top only. I'm not sinking the whisk way down in there. It's just on the top. So this makes a really nice foam. Tap it off. Rinse. Shake. And hang it up to dry. Now, filming this on my iPad. Can you see in there? Yes. So there's a good amount of nice foam there. I'm gonna take it over to here. We're gonna add a little bit more room temperature water. This is a Berkey filter. I know you're gonna ask. It's a Berkey filter. I really like it. good temperature. Now then, come back over here. Is this fun? Do you guys like this, like normal parts of my life? I always try to be super real. Okay, so now we have this. This would be considered done, to a lot of people, but I like to add, this is rose water. It's just, this is my cabinet of flower essences. It's this kind of rose water. So I just put it into a little dropper. You know this one, you've seen it. I just put it into a little dropper and I put a dropper of rose water. I actually got this idea from our sister, Lizzie Swartz, who is my dear friend who teaches the Lemurian water alchemy section of Remembering Lemuria, because she puts rose water in her essences, and so I was taking one of her essences and I was like putting it in my matcha and I was like, ooh, that's nice. So kind of do my own thing, and then I put in whatever kind of essences I have. So this one is from the most recent class of Remembering Lemuria. And we also have the Lemurian leadership. So this is how we integrate a lot of the material and the experiences from the courses. We make an essence at the end. I also have, this is avocado essence from the new moon in Pisces. Helps with mental focus. And I have essences, 2 essences from Egypt. Golden sand. And this was some special salt that we found. It's the essence of the salt. And that's it. And now I enjoy my matcha. I sit in my chair. I check my Instagram. I respond to your comments and to your DMs and make posts, and we have a good time. So I hope this was fun. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you have a good day.